Alright, welcome back to 5 Minute Kerbal. We are ready to go home. So, what we need to do now is get off of the planet Kerbin, off of the moon Minmus here. And that's not difficult, but remember, everything rotates towards 90 degrees, so we need to do a 90-degree turn. Take a look at your nav ball. Here's 0, 45, 90. This is our line of longitude we need to head towards. Won't be hard to do. Just go ahead and, when you're ready, throttle up your engine. And aim for 90 degrees, halfway down the blue nav ball. Go ahead and retract your landing gear. And honestly, once you've been burning for a few seconds, you can go ahead and hit X, because you're already a periapsis of 22 kilometers off of the surface. It's not hard to get off of Minmus. Alright, so I've got a circularization burn here. In 7 minutes we'll burn, so let me go ahead and time accelerate. Oh, hurry up. 2,800, 2,900, 3,000 meters. Now we can time accelerate. All right, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and there we go. Good enough. This is another one that doesn't have to be exact. We just want an orbit. Any old orbit around Minmus will do. And hit X to cut the engines. Good enough for me. This is 22 by 30 kilometers. Totally fine. Now, you scroll out with your mouse wheel, and you will see that Minmus is going this way. It's going counterclockwise. So what we want to do is we want to make a maneuver node here that's going to push us out the back of Minmus, and then that way its motion towards the counterclockwise direction will help us escape from Minmus's gravity, which we can do real easily. So you just make a maneuver node, pull on your prograde vector for a little while, and then eventually you will see the orange line break, and then there you go. So 52 minutes from now, we got to burn for 2 seconds, which should not be a problem. Let's time accelerate. And we're waiting, and we're waiting. Yep. Almost went too fast. There we go. 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Alright, let's do it. Find our blue vector. Hit the gas. And boom. Hit X to cut. We are out of Minmus's gravity if we just time accelerate here. Let's go ahead and kill this maneuver node. We will follow this trajectory, which will basically put us back in an orbit around the planet Kerbin. And there we go. There's our orbit around Kerbin. Now you want to go ahead and pretty quickly here make a maneuver node near where you are. And just retro burn. Pull on that retrograde vector. What you want is your periapsis to come back into contact with the planet Kerbin. You might see a moon encounter along the way. I don't feel like stopping by the moon, and I don't think we have enough fuel for it, so... Right now, Kerbin periapsis, 3.5 million meters. 900 kilometers. And now it's inside the planet. So if we execute this burn correctly, it should take us all the way home. It's a 10-second burn, 30 minutes in our future. So we're going to time accelerate. There we go. Oh, and I missed it by just a little bit. It still should be fine. Retro burn, retro burn, retro burn. And once I get towards the end, I will slow down. 2/3 throttle, 1/3 throttle. All I'm looking for is the periapsis to disappear, because that means it's inside of the planet Kerbin. Watching that pair up. There we go. Kill the maneuver node and basically just ride on home. So we're going to time accelerate. When we get to Kerbin, it should automatically slow us down time-wise. Oops. Somehow we managed to not actually stop. Well, that's interesting. That sounds like a physics bug to me. Alright. There we are. It just put us at 1x, which means we just went under 70 kilometers. Alright, let me turn around to face our retrograde vector so we get those nice pretty graphics. Alright, at 30 kilometers we see the pretty graphics, and then we see the wind. We are 6 kilometers up, 5 kilometers up, 4, 3. And let's see here. Maybe we can land on Kerbin. Certainly not without the help of our parachute, which we can right-click and deploy. But we can go ahead and turn on our landing gear and lights. Let's see how we can do. Again, I apologize for going over 5 minutes, but we are coming in for a nice soft landing here, assuming our parachute deploys. Bingo. Alright, let's time accelerate just a little bit. Where's the shadow? There's a shadow. Alright, back down to 1 times time acceleration. So the parachute itself will keep us right at 10 meters per second. We can slow that down a little bit with a little bit of fuel here. And then boom, perfect landing. Back on the planet Kerbin. Thank you for watching. Hello, Jebediah. Welcome home. See you next time on 5 Minute Kerbal.